Florida has many unique and diverse ecosystems spread from the Panhandle down to the Florida Keys, like tropical wetlands, mangrove forests, coral reefs, hammocks, prairies, pine forests, scrub forests, and swamps. Our ecosystems support many rare, endangered, and endemic species. In this video, we will cover a mix of some of Florida's most incredible wildlife. The dusky pygmy rattlesnake is a small venomous pit viper endemic to the southeastern United States. Adults grow to about 1 to 2 feet long. Their dark color and faint rattle make them difficult to see and hear. They are sit and wait ambush predators. They spend most of their time coiled on the forest floor, waiting for their next victim, usually small frogs, lizards, or rodents. According to the Florida Reptile Institute, 28 people were bitten in Florida between 1935 and 1937, with 0 deaths. Their bite is painful but is not considered life-threatening. The Florida panther is an endangered subspecies of the North American cougar, and it is one of the rarest mammals in the United States. They live in South Florida in pinelands, hardwood hammocks, and freshwater swamp forests. There are around 200 Florida panthers left in the wild. Habitat loss, vehicles, and other panthers are some of their biggest threats. The invasive Burmese python is another threat to the Florida panther. They eat large animals that the panther depend on to survive. The Florida Sandhill crane is a large gray crane with a patch of red skin on their head. They can reach up to 4 feet 6 inches tall. They live year-round in Florida and are joined by migratory greater sandhill cranes in the winter. They are known for their extremely loud trumpeting call. They are often seen in pairs or small groups. They are social birds and are monogamous. They live and breed with the same partner every year for life. They build nests in marshes and raise their young for about 10 months to a year. Burmese pythons are native to Southeast Asia, but were released into South Florida in the 1970s due to the rise of the exotic pet industry. Some owners released them into the wild. The first Burmese pythons removed from the Everglades was in 1979. In 1992, Hurricane Andrew destroyed a breeding center, releasing hundreds more pythons into the wild. Their population exploded in the 2000s. They disrupt ecosystems and take food from native populations and prey on native species. Removal attempts struggled early on, but more and more pythons are being removed every breeding season. The Florida worm snake, or Florida worm lizard, is a type of burrowing, legless lizard that is found in central and north-central Florida and parts of South Georgia. It is rarely seen by humans and spends most of its time underground in sandy soils, but it does come to the surface after heavy rain. They have a distinctive worm-like appearance with ringed scales and a shovel-like head. They are about 7 to 12 inches long and eat insects and worms. It is the only living species of its family. The Florida manatee is one of 2 subspecies of the West Indian manatee. They are classified as threatened, but were endangered prior to 2017. They are large aquatic mammals native to the southeastern United States and the Caribbean. The largest manatee on record was 15 feet long and weighed 3,649 pounds. They are herbivores and are often called by the nickname sea cow. Their closest living relative is actually elephants. They spend up to 8 hours a day grazing. During the winter, they are often found in springs that stay 72 degrees year-round or other warm water sources. The Florida sand skink is endemic to Central Florida. They grow 4 to 5 inches long and half of their length is in their tail. They have tiny legs with 1 toe on the front and 2 toes on the back, and can fold its legs into grooves on its body. They are found in dry sand scrub in Central Florida. They are considered threatened and are at risk due to habitation destruction, building developments, wildfires, and mining. The American alligator is the animal that most people think of when they think of Florida. The entire state of Florida has alligators. The largest verified alligator measured at 15 feet 9 inches long and weighed 1,011.5 pounds. They are found in nearly any body of water in Florida that is fresh water. Florida has an estimated 1.3 million alligators. They can be found as far west as East Texas and Oklahoma, and as far north as Arkansas and North Carolina. The American crocodile is found in the brackish waters of South Florida, the Caribbean, Central America, and northern South America. They are found in coastal areas and rivers. Florida is the only place in the world where American crocodiles and American alligators coexist in the wild. Their average size is around 13 to 16 feet, weighing around 800 to 1,100 pounds. The key deer is an endangered subspecies of the white-tailed deer. They are found nowhere else on Earth except the lower Florida Keys, and are the smallest deer in North America. Males are around 30 inches tall and weigh between 55 to 75 pounds. Key deer swim between islands and live close to people. The earliest reference of the key deer was by Hernando de Escalante Fondantina, a Spanish shipwreck survivor who was captured by Florida natives in the 1550s. The gopher tortoise is a land tortoise native to the southeastern United States. They are famous for digging burrows. Their burrows can stretch for around 50 feet and reach depths of 15 feet. Their burrows provide shelter for hundreds of species of snakes, rodents, lizards, and frogs. The gopher tortoise lives for around 40 to 60 years in the wild, but a captive gopher tortoise living in Halifax, Nova Scotia, named Gus, is 103 years old and is recognized as the oldest living gopher tortoise. While there are numerous rare and beautiful species found across the state of Florida, there are also many animals that used to call Florida home that have gone extinct from overhunting and development. The Florida black wolf, or the Florida wolf, is a subspecies of the red wolf native to the southeastern United States. The famous naturalist William Bartram wrote about the wolf in his 1791 book, Bartram's Travels. In 1774, while camping close to Spalding's Upper Store, near modern-day Astor, Florida, a black wolf snuck into camp and stole a fish from William Bartram while he slept. The Florida wolf was around 5 feet long with a black coat. Females had a white spot on their chest. After America acquired Florida in 1821, settlers poured into the region. The Florida black wolf attacked and killed cattle and livestock. Bounties were placed and many wolves were killed. They were hunted to extinction by 1908, but numerous sightings were made after that year. The Florida black wolf is one of many animals hunted to extinction. The American bison lived in Florida for thousands of years. They stretched from Alaska to as far south as Central Florida. During his 1770s expedition to Florida, William Bartram found bison near Payne's Prairie in north central Florida. Botanist John Ray wrote about a bison brought over from Florida in the late 1600s or early 1700s and was held in St. James Park in London. All of the bison east of the Mississippi were completely wiped out by the 1830s from overhunting and development. The American bison nearly went extinct in the 19th century from commercial hide hunting. In 1975, 10 bison were reintroduced into a 22,000-acre savanna known as Payne's Prairie Preserve State Park in Alachua County, Florida, the same place where William Bartram spotted bison in the 1770s. The preserve is home to wild Spanish horses and bison. The population of bison has grown to around 50 today. There are numerous incredible animals that call Florida home, from invasive species to extinct animals that once roamed the peninsula. Florida has some of the most impressive wildlife and wilderness, but many animals are being pushed out by overdevelopment. Tens of thousands of acres of woods, swamps, and pastures are being bulldozed every year to make room for more golf courses, shopping centers, and retirement communities. I want to thank y'all for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you on the next. Peace.